As coronavirus cases soared across Los Angeles last week, Jennifer Chan entered Olvera Street's Casa, California in search of the colorful and decorative papel picado for her baby shower. "I wanted something that said California for the party," said Chan, 28, a La Mirada resident who is 6 months. "Plus, I really wanted to get out of the house for a change." Chan, who works as a computer programmer, has generally been extremely cautious throughout the pandemic, getting vaccinated and boosted as soon as she was eligible and leaving her home as little as possible, but recently she's longed for the normalcy of her pre-pandemic life. A few months ago she agreed to allow a close friend to throw her an in-person baby shower, and over the last 2 weeks she's ventured into a grocery store and even dined at 2 restaurants. "I'm about to go through my own lockdown once this baby comes," said Chan, pointing to her stomach. "So, I'm going to be safe absolutely, but I'm also going to enjoy this time and being on my feet while I can." As the Omicron variant infects record numbers of people across California and the nation, many in Southern California say they are no longer willing to hide from a virus that has already killed 800,000 Americans. Instead, they're ready to live with it. This may not be a catastrophe. Epidemiological evidence suggests that while the Omicron variant is much more contagious than previous versions of SARS-CoV-2, it is also significantly less lethal. In a fairytale scenario, Omicron would burn through the U.S. population, perhaps requiring a few days of sick leave from those it infects, but also imparting immunity to tens of millions and ending the pandemic here for good. It almost seems reasonable, but experts say the end of the pandemic is unlikely to be that simple, or come that fast. "I think of this time as a transition," said Georges Benjamin, Executive Director of the American Public Health Association. "The virus is transitioning, and as a society we are transitioning and learning to live with it. The end of the pandemic is likely to be a gradual process," said Chunhuei Chi, Director of the Center for Global Health at Oregon State University. "Ultimately, it will require us to establish a relationship with SARS-CoV-2 that mirrors our relationship with the virus that causes seasonal flu. That means getting a shot once a year to prevent the most severe symptoms of COVID-19, and understanding that if you get infected anyway you might feel miserable for a few days, but you are unlikely to end up in the hospital or worse. We want to get to a place where we are no longer concerned about